All right, welcome back, you guys. It's about 9:30 at night, Friday before the car show. It's been raining all week long, which has slowed down my progress on Gregory tremendously. I was hoping to have a lot more of the panels welded in place. I was hoping to have all four of his wheels on. Yesterday, I wanted that all together yesterday, and I wanted him rolled out into the driveway with a tow bar on him. But with the way it's just been raining, I haven't felt comfortable taking him, the cover off of him, working on him, because there's just too much bare and exposed metal. So, tonight I have to really think deep and hard and figure out what the best plan of attack is for tomorrow, to see if putting this time into Gregory tonight only for him to get rained on just doesn't seem like the best idea. It just really doesn't. The Doodle Bastard also needs some work. The Doodle Bastard doesn't need as much work as Gregory does. Rather than bringing two half-assed vehicles, maybe I could bring one asshole vehicle and get the Doodle Bastard put together in such a way that he'll be more fun to play with tomorrow at the show. And I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to lean into. If I change my mind though, there's still be a little bit of time in the morning just to get Gregory's wheels mounted. I could still leave one of the drums on. I don't have to take that off and just mount the new wheel onto that. But once again, I still things I have to do. I have to heat up all them lug nuts with a torch just to get them broken free. So I still have, 30 minutes to an hour of work just to change out one wheel. So yeah, there's a lot I got to think about, and I'm doing too much of this and not doing enough work while it's so late at night. So I don't know. Licky, likey, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We're gonna roll that intro, and after the intro, I guess you guys will see just what I decided and what I'm gonna do. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Saturday morning, about 5 a.m. and I'm trying not to make too much noise so not to wake up all the neighbors here. But I put a little bit of work into Gregory last night. I got 3 of the 4 wheels mounted. I woke up a little early this morning just so I could put that 4th one on. I got the lugs broken free on that wheel, and I figure I can go about doing that. And then I worked on the Doodle Bastard after that. Well, as much as I could anyway, being as late as it was. I didn't want to run him too much, but I ended up putting a smaller jet in it, and it ran so much better. And when I look at the numbers on the side of the jet, it doesn't say what it even is. I have no idea, but it runs better, well, a lot better. But it's still not right, but better than it was. And overall, it looks like it's going to be okay to bring it to the show. But when I came out here this morning to move the 350Z so I could get the tow bar hooked up to it, Big Blue decided to make a decision for me as to what we're doing today. And take a look right there. Look at that. Yeah, that's a flat tire. So now I've got that to deal with today. And to be honest with you, I just don't want to. I've got to make some adjustments to our website yet. I don't know if I've mentioned, well, I probably have. But the entire website, the judging system, the show registration system, all of that was built by me. And it's all entirely on my shoulders that this has to work. Otherwise, the show is just going to be a dismal failure. And I'm not having that. I'm good at what I do, and it's going to work. And this morning, I have to make a few adjustments to the website just to be able to get that together for the show. So there's no time to work on this. There's no time to continue dicking around with Gregory. I'm going to have to cut my losses. And while I'm working on the computer, making some adjustments there, I'm going to come to my final conclusion. And then when we get back outside, you guys will see what's happening. But I mean, it's just one thing after the next this week. That's just the way it goes. But that sucks. That just, just can't believe it. If I had a tow bar though, the stupid puke would be pulling Gregory over there. As silly as it might be. If I had a tow package, yeah, that's certainly what I'd be doing. All right, be back in a few. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Car Show Saturday. That's right, it's the day of the Rare Air Volkswagen car show. And right now, if you look up, yeah, the weather doesn't look too fantastic because it's, well, that's Hurricane Nestor that you're seeing. But the show goes on today, rain or shine. The good thing is the storm looks like it's going to take a swoop along the coast and go up through the Panama City area like Hurricane Michael did last year, right around this time last year, as a matter of fact. So, really don't want to wish another storm on those people, but it's not particularly strong and it is weakening. But because it's rained on and off again the last week, Gregory is going to stay right where he's at. He's not going to make it to the show. And I was just heartbroken, disappointed when I came to that conclusion. Ooh, it's starting to rain a little harder. Let me step in here. Yeah, Gregory's not going to make it. Very unfortunate, but that's just the way it's got to be. There's a lot more than just the rain that slowed me down on that. Everything from the tire installer guy mashing up one of my wheels, having to get another one 2-day ordered and sent here. They did credit me back for the wheel, by the way, but we're going to talk about that in another video. But I only got that wheel back late last night. I still haven't finished putting the brakes together because it just keeps raining. Of course, there's a lot more body welding that I wanted to do to it. It's just, none of it happened. But we're going to take the doodle bastard to the show, which I did promise. And it looks like Ruby is going to be the lug to get him there. I don't believe that he fit in the trunk the way he did. I didn't even have to strap him. He actually just kind of, like, hangs in there. It's unusual how well he fits, even though it looks so terrible. So he's gonna make it. A little loose here, but the rest of it, this is not loose at all. It is nice and solid. And the good thing is he's light, at least light enough for me to pick up anyway. And, ooh, I left the power on. Hope the battery's not dead. Nope, not dead. The power switch doesn't actually shut it off. I have to use the stop switch. Stupid, but that's just the way it works. Anyway, yep, Doodle Bastard is going to the show. I'm waiting for the rain to slow down a little bit before I leave. Another thing that did slow me down was I built the judging system, the whole judging system and car show registration system. There was a lot of bugs in that needed to be fixed over the last couple days, and that's no different this morning. This morning as I was leaving, I figured let me just walk through the system and attempt to be a judge and enter in some information and just see what happens. And well, there was some problems. It wasn't big problems. Everything probably would have worked, but what would have happened is I would have had technical support issues with people that don't understand how to handle it. That's usually what the situation is. It's not usually my code that's the problem. It's that people don't know how to handle it or interpret it or how to just ignore the error because the shit works. You know, there's a message that's just showing it, displaying improperly. But anyway, I hope everything's going to be fine. I'm sure it is. It's based on the system from last year, and that worked quite well, even though it had had been hurried and just didn't get finished the way I wanted it to. This year, it's much more robust than it was. My God, this rain is supposed to have stopped. I'm looking though, and the clouds are getting thinner, which is good. Before it was like black, and now it's now the clouds are glowing quite brightly, telling me that the high level stuff is disappearing. But anyway, we're on the outside of that storm. Well, let's get our asses to the car show and let's see how the day goes. Thanks for watching, guys. This is just, it's been something else. I wanted to run around and do video, but as you might know, I built the whole system for the judging and the registration and all that. Everything is online, yeah. The system got some significant updates this year, and a lot of it got programmed during this last week. So I launched something that was untested, and it had its problems, and it worked. Woo! So the whole time I've been sweating bullets, trying to make sure that everything was right. I had to make some fine tuning and some adjustments, but in the end, huge success. And yeah, both the Doodle Bastard and Ruby made it to the show. And let me show you something. So did Gregory. I just couldn't leave Gregory home alone, so he came with. I figured one way or another, he's got to come to the show. So he brought out the steering wheel. Some people are a little disappointed they didn't get to see him. Some people traveled long distances just to meet me at this show. I am so highly complimented that I have such nice friends and fans up on YouTube. You guys are really, really nice people. We're gonna talk some more about you in the upcoming Mail Call Monday because I got some gifts here at the show. And we're gonna work on Gregory some more. So this was not a complete failure. Good things did happen to Ruby, the Doodle Bastard, and I. And of course Gregory. So he's not just sitting home alone, he's actually here, so he got to see the show. Hey everybody, and welcome back. What you guys have really wanted to know, what were the show score results? And how did I do? Well, you can check out rareairvw.com, check out the website. I actually posted the scores up on there. You'll see a little button. I think it's red. No, it's purple. It says 2019 show results. Click on it, you'll see all the show results from that day. As far as how I did, well, we got a trophy here. First place for the Doodle Bastard. Doodle Bastard was in its own class all by itself. There was no cheating involved, even though I built the whole voting system and everything else. No, I won by default. There was nobody up against me. It was a home-built project based on Volkswagen. Technically, only the gas tank is, so that's all it took. I wound up in that class first place. So I had a great day, and so did Ruby, because Ruby also took home a first place trophy. So yeah, between the Doodle Bastard and Ruby, 2 first place trophies. Once again, I didn't cheat. The judges did what they did. One of the things that gave me a bunch of extra points was the fact that I had a lot of safety equipment like fire extinguisher, jack, compressor, and a whole bunch of other tools. It gives you a few extra points over the competition, and that's really where I excelled. I got lucky though, there weren't that many Type 3s in the show. And ordinarily, I think I probably placed like 4th, you know, just outside of the top tier. But yeah, this year, Ruby won first place, so it was a great year for me. As far as Gregory the Bus, he didn't unfortunately make the trip, but it wasn't a bad day. He still made it in spirit, and his steering wheel still showed up. So for the people that wanted to see Gregory, I had something to show him. So thanks you guys for watching, really, I appreciate it. It was a great show day, and I'm taking an opportunity to relax. It's just, it was just an extremely stress-filled week for about 2 weeks trying to get everything finalized for that show. As I said, I built the entire web system myself, and it was all up to me to make sure that that worked. Otherwise, we didn't have a show. We'd have to go back to the Stone Age and start writing on paper with Sharpies and tallying scores the old-fashioned way. Anyway, the system is much better now. It did have a couple bugs, but we managed to work it out. Once again, rareairvw.com. You can check out the website. And most importantly, you can see the show results from the 2018, the first year we used the system, and the 2019. Well, licky, likey, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, you guys. And we'll be back, hopefully with some technical stuff over on DuckmanCycles VW Garage. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I've got to deal with this crap.